Koloi yona ebile a ke sa bolela. I think koloi ya Elia le koloi wa ko Scheme Sam, those are the only cars we can afford as South Africans, you know.
This is my year. I bought a hate man, I don't really care. This is my year. I bought it like that.
It's your boy K Mahapa. Let's look at the modern day Easy Machila. We begging it like what? Swap, we begging like swap, we begging it like Mokoko, we begging it like school bag, we begging it like Bagam bag, we begging it like back shots, we begging it like backyard, star child events. The prodigal son returns, and I did say I understand, or I owe you guys an apology and an explanation of where I was. I get, and you know, I thought of giving you guys a live update, but I realized, or you guys are not the type that consumes live updates or expects live updates from me. You know, Easy Machila has never went into SABC studios. Guys, mortality gompieno ke tlile go le jwetsa gore go etsagalang ka bophelo ba ka. No, none of that. Easy Machila just comes in, gives you guys the news. None of you guys even knows where Easy Machila is from. Udula guy, you know, na ke a papa ke na tlo dira di, but ke didn't get to know me what. Easy Machila never does that. Yeah, so anyways, quick life update, quick and short. I was busy doing brand work and campaigns. Yeah, and why? Because guys, I don't know if you've been living in South Africa for the past 6 months or so. And if you've been living here for the past 6 months or so, you've realized what it has become financially, economically non-sustainable to live in this beautiful country of us. You know, Mandela and yeah, it's booming now. It's coming back now. It's a loudspeaker, as they are saying. Yeah, so I was doing campaigns and sorry, campaigns. I'm joking, guys, but no, not joking on the campaign side. I was doing campaigns and I didn't have time to sit down, you know, write jokes, shoot, edit, and all that stuff, you know. But for now, I'm back like Zwabi, and I'm about to give you guys content. And I apologize, you know, and you know, this is my apology, guys. But I'm a man of actions, you know. But the best apology is changed behavior. But yeah. You guys, it's cool. Anyways, it's been a while since you and I had this one-on-one session, you know, and a lot has happened since then, you know. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot, you know. I just disappear for 1 week, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, you know, who's counting? And you come back, jiggy, people need good credit score to buy cooking oil. Jiggy, people need to buy petrol. I think koloi ya Elia le koloi wa ko Scheme Sam, those are the only cars we can afford as South Africans, you know. But anyways, without wasting any more time, guys, that's my apology. That's my explanation of where I was, and you know, good apology, good behavior, changed behavior. So I'm gonna be consistent, and you know, later on, you guys will be the judge of that. And without wasting any more time, also, by the way, you guys, where my manners? By the way, so guys, Happy New Year. Anyways, I missed this. Honestly, I missed this. You know, the prodigal son returns. Without wasting any more time, guys, let's get into the thick of things. So first things first, the experts are saying there's a fifth wave of COVID-19 headed our way is South Africa. And once you hear me say experts are saying, just know it's bad news, because these experts, I don't know if the experts of bad news or what, but they're always delivering bad news, you know. But anyways, fifth wave of COVID-19 headed our way, and guys, you know, I had a cry, like, I still know, because there's this person, we need to find this person ASAP. This person keeps on telling COVID-19 where to find us as South Africans. Like, every time there's a COVID-19 wave, it always manages to land here in South Africa. Some countries are only getting first wave, and then maybe the third one or the fifth one. Right now I'm getting all the 5 software updates of COVID-19. Why? Marali, right now we're not making it any hard for COVID-19 to find us, you know, because our name is literally our location. You don't have to give COVID-19 exact coordinates of where to find us as South Africans. Like, if you were giving COVID-19 directions, you just have to say, yeah, when I'm out, also, am I speaking Zulu? Hey, guys, maybe Zulu niggas are always the ones asking for directions or giving the directions. So maybe that's why, you know, wrong numbers and directions, and Zulu niggas like this. Well, it's 3, so like this. Yeah, well, so anyways, you don't have to, just have to go to COVID-19 and say, yeah, when I'm fit, I'm getting in Africa, I'm getting Ghana. I'm not dry. No. Live straight, is south of Africa. And then you know. And at this point, guys, there's not much we can do to save us. You know, we've washed our hands, we've sanitized, we've worn masks, but color regardless, you know. And even the request of the World Health Organization, they're becoming unreasonable now, because 2020 they used to tell us to wash your hands, sanitize, you know, every hour or so. Now, have you seen the price of sunlight? Sanitizing, washing your hands every hour is not economical, but I make sense. Sunlight right now. Like that's how expensive sunlight is, so it doesn't make sense, guys. Now, like, guys, we've sanitized enough. Like, let's be honest, from 2020 to 2021, the sanitizer, guys, like, we're so clean and so hygienic right now. Like, you know, on special occasions, like when I have leftovers, you know. So moving on to people who are not affected by the cost of living of South Africa, like the likes of Robbie Malinga Jr. This is my favorite nigga on the internet right now. Like, this nigga is still out here living large because I time my high. His dad died in like 2017, so it's been like 5 years since his dad died. Mara, this nigga was actually did that. I wanna, guys, honestly, it's what child just last. Mara, This one is breaking all generational curses. Yekiona generational wealth straight. I mean, the iBlood production crew has been waiting for Robbie Malinga to come to their offices so that they can start shooting his episode. Mar, guys, this person, busy, guys, busy. This is that long man, guys. As a child, no, this is that trust fund, man. Trust fund, the royalties, the dividends, the tax-free savings, the property investment. This is estate planning, guys. Yeah, I say lifula haola mpilisa. No, actually, this is the actual definition of lifula haola mpilisa. Like, this is, we need to start, you know, singing this song. You can't die and then people start fighting for microwave, Lily Hardeni Jahao, and then you expect us to sing or lifula repeat. No, lifula mpilisa we mamutamudimo. So if when you die and then people start fighting for your things, and then 3 years later all the money that you left them is finished, like, as black people, let's decide now. If wakwa and people start to fight for your things, like, you will die after you've made enough money for people to not fight for it. Like, we share enough, comfortable, like Robbie Malinga Jr. So another thing that happened was a racist incident in Stellenbosch. Racist incident in Stellenbosch. What's next? Text you in KZN. So this racist incident involved a white guy, and this, obviously there's a white guy, obviously. It would be surprising if it involved a black guy. No, 2 vendor niggas. Actually, it wouldn't be, the surprising factor wouldn't be 2 vendor niggas being involved in a racist incident. The surprising factor would be 2 vendor niggas in Stellenbosch. You know. But anyways, a white guy and a black guy first year, and this white guy peed on the study material and, you know, the belongings of this black student. And, you know, to be honest with you, Stellenbosch, obviously, and, you know, this is not what I had in mind when Malema spoke of the Stellenbosch mafia, you know. But, you know, it's Stellenbosch, and like I said, it's racism in Stellenbosch is like a welcoming ritual, you know. It's initiation. I'd feel worried if I went to Stellenbosch and didn't get any racism directed my way. It's like walking into Botswana, and then they offer you dijo again. Like, you sit down in the bar, how about dijo? Then you go lawyer, like, Botswana batimana so dijo, and you guys are offering me, I'm married, like, I want to leave this house, I fear for my life, you know. But jokes aside, guys, there's always some racial tension in South Africa, you know. Each and every month there's something, and I feel like we need something to bring us together. And this is where Minister Nathi Mthethwa comes into the equation, you know. And so, Minister, tell us, what can we do to foster social cohesion in this country? Comrades, when Tula season Similani, you know what we can do is we can erect a flag. So yeah, guys, there's a flag, and for those of you that don't know, this flag is proposed by Minister Nathi Mthethwa. The Minister of Arts and Culture and his department proposed to build a 100-meter long South African flag that will cost South Africans 22 million. And the aim of this flag is for, you know, to build social cohesion, because we need to come together, I guess. and national pride, you know, so that you can break through. So once all go Botswana kwa le dutse mo stupung le chomi ya hao Tarantlope mo tswa we wanna flag like ya go nna ke South Africa nna ke mo South Africa tree. Anyways, national pride, guys, and social cohesion. And now my thoughts on this, guys. I don't care what you tell me, or it's for social cohesion, national unity, or whatever. A 22 million rand flag is a red flag. I don't care if you tell me this flag is a South African flag, it has 6 colors. No, it has 1 color and it's red. Some guys see red. Don't tell me about whatever it does. And the first problem here was having Minister of Arts and Culture. Guys, arts and culture as a subject. Why a clover minister? I don't understand. Maybe because low learner, guys. I don't care, but you don't find Minister of Biology, Minister of EMS schema, finance. It's not. It's finance as subject. It's a module. That one. Arts and culture doesn't deserve a minister, guys. Anyways, there's an interview where they're asking Minister Nathi Mthethwa to justify the cost of this, and all this nigga does is list fun facts. So that can rap higher chippies. Did you know? This flag, comrade, it has 6 colors. Yeah, we've been drawing these things in grade 1. How? And they ask him more like, what does this flag do for South Africans? And it says, it lights at night. Okay, why lights at night? Okay. And why does it cost 22 million? It says, comrade, you see this flag, it'll outlive all of us. It will outlive you, me, them, they, her. And then he was listing the pronouns, they, them, they, her, and all of us. It will outlive all of us. When we are dead, this flag will serve as a indication to the aliens that this place was once a country called South Africa. We are basically marking our territory here. Like, let's start, guys. Like, when you mark your territory, you're planting a flag. So anyways, the minister goes on to say, this thing is an investment, see it as something for the future. For something as the future investment. This nigga is a forex trader. What the fuck is going on here? And the way Nathi Mthethwa is so proud of the fact that this flag will light at night. Ogari, that was the selling point for him. Ogari, that was the convincing thing for him. Ogari, initially, he was against the flag, and he was like, no, comrade, we cannot construct something of this high expenditure in such a dire country. Our circumstances are very serious in South Africa. We cannot afford this expenditure. And then, but no, minister, this flag would light at night. Light at night, like glow in the dark. So when people are sleeping, this thing will still work. You know what? Where do I sign? Moving on, the city of Tshwane is out here fixing potholes. A good deed has to be applauded, guys. Not jealous, And they fixed the potholes. It was but they brought a whole camera crew, a director, camera guy, light guy, sound engineer, just to take a picture of this potholes that they just fixed and then post it. Like, I wish they could put that much effort into doing other things, other services, But anyways, it was they even put that Legends Baba spray, the one that they bachelor boyfriend they even put it on around the pothole to just to make the trimming. The edges were laid, jealous down, And when you think you've seen it all, here comes Fikile Mbalula just fixing roads via DMs, So what happened was Anelem daughter tweeted that a pothole fucked up her car, a tire, and she tagged Fikile Mbalula, and then Fikile Mbalula says check your DM, and then after a few hours the pothole is fixed. So that's all we had to do, and it got me thinking, what if Fikile Mbalula can fix and fill that pothole that fast? Maybe Anele should have DM'd him about the gap in her teeth, so that he can feel it. She missed that opportunity. I guess you could say she let that opportunity slip through the gap. No, I'd say shit. Moving on. So it got me thinking, okay, so if Fikile Mbalula is out here fixing roads via DMs, fortunately or unfortunately for me, he follows me, right? And if he follows me, I can DM him, we need a road fixed here and there. So what you guys should do, reply in the comments and tell me where you need a road fixed, and then I'll DM him, or a minister. We need this. So I got you guys, I know it's the whole town. So I'll just say, hey, minister, there's something like it's a town, or this thing, it looks like a town, or it wants to be a town. It's just outside Polokwane. It's called Mokopane, and this thing, it doesn't have roads anywhere, So just come and do roads everywhere. Guys, I got you, my key. And lastly, on the potholes, the funny thing is, it's not the government that actually fixed the potholes. Well, some of the potholes in Gauteng. You know, it's people from Dial Direct and Discovery. And that's not the funny thing. The funny thing is what they do after they fix the pothole, right? So what they do is, so what about Chaba School so they want to do school things everywhere. So what they did was they fixed the pothole, and then on top they write the equivalent of Tsepo was here, but on the road. So they wrote Dial Direct was here, not here, but, and then they said Discovery Wabantwana was here. Like why? What the fuck? That's what guys, Tanang school really fitting as some belief. This thing is done by someone who champion school almost a big great man, guys. I'm exposing my age, yeah. Motsale bara tinta duster thala Chaba School no so go Dial Direct and is doing Mamma was here on official roads. So anyways, moving on, the Senzo Meyiwa case is back in the limelight. I know guys, Senzo Meyiwa, I know all we want is justice, guys. Like guys, go now no one over justice. Justice, Senzo Meyiwa. That's all they need, you know. Okay, no, not funny. Okay. I'd say. Anyways, limelight case is back in the limelight because of the Netflix documentary, as well as the fact that the murder trial of Senzo Meyiwa has begun, right? So this documentary is called Murder of a Soccer Star, and basically is where they're trying to figure out who could have killed Senzo Meyiwa. You know, I say could have because it's exactly what they do. So they give you the information and turn you into a murder investigator. So you basically try to figure out who could have killed Senzo Meyiwa, you know. And not to be honest with you guys, at the end of that documentary, I suspect everyone in that house. And to be honest with you guys, I suspect Nathi. Okay, Nathi, you have related Senzo Meyiwa. Like, yeah, nigga, I know you're 4 years old, but where were you on the 26th of October 2014 between the times 8 p.m. and 11 p.m.? I was with my mom. Exactly what a guilty nigga would say. Your peers are sleeping when you are with your mom at 11 p.m. There's no Peppa Pig playing at 11 p.m. So whenever you want to arrest this thing is guilt. That's where I am at this point, because you suspect everyone as you're going through those episodes. You know what I mean? And the murder trial has started, like I said, and as it's starting right now, one of the key state witnesses, a high-ranking police officer, has just died. I don't know what or what, but just died. You know, I prefer not to speak. I have a lot to live for. You know, I still want to see Manchester win the Premier League. I want to see the ANC voted out. You know, exciting times ahead, so I prefer not to die, so not go more. But back to the case, and guys, you know, at this point, like, the murder investigation has been going on since 2014. They're changing investigators, people are dying, people are disappearing, you know, and it seems like anyone who just comes close to this case. They even arrested the defense attorney in this case, advocate Warratefu Izinja Malesela. He like in jail, he like in Beshara, but he was arrested in court, you know. So it's almost like they're trying to stop us from figuring out the truth. Nakir guys, Senzo Meyiwa. Senzo Meyiwa Halatswara di Bolo, Aswara di Gold. So Naki Ramonzo Shato Tswarabatu. Like finish and clear. Like when I so last but certainly not least, in international news, Izimachile is international, as you know. International news, Ghana rappers, Ghana and Young Thug have been arrested in relation to gang-related crimes with their gang called YSL. And at first, to be honest with you guys, I was like, YSL? I knew it. There's no way Tabos cost 30,000. This brand, there's some criminal activity behind this thing. I knew it. And it turns out it's not that YSL. No, it's not the fashion brand. It's the name of their gang is called YSL, you know. And as you investigate what Young Thug is accused of, you start to realize, oh no, man, there's nothing young about this thug. This man has been doing crime since 2012. He's an old thug, this man. He just probably forgot to update his name, you know. But in his nature, he's pretty much an experienced old thug. And it turns out some of these rappers are accused of what they've been singing of or rapping about in their songs, you know. So basically what these niggas have been saying, I'ma shoot this nigga and lay him to bed, they actually mean that shit, you know. They're basically using the studio as the way to plot the crime. So the song is basically a rough draft, and then the murder itself is the final piece. So now, personally, if Principal Tobachal or Menir Mahonga or Menir Manaka, teacher English, I was gonna sit down and give this nigga full marks for the way that he took the rough draft and deposited it into the final picture, you know, the final draft, because it's impeccable, to be honest with you, you know. And imagine Moto Duzifas, so this guy is sitting down and saying, I'ma shoot this nigga in the head and put him to bed. and he's there like, this rhymes. Like these people, these niggas are guilty, guys. Like now, honestly, I'm not those people that say free Young Thug, free Ghana. No, these niggas should go to jail, because you can't sit there like, well, I'm gonna shoot this nigga in the head and put him to bed and be like, oh, this rhymes. Because if you put him to bed, it means he's resting in peace. Rap Genius is gonna love this one. Genius Lyrics, I definitely gonna love this one. Nah, these people, they're beyond saving, guys. And this got me to thinking, or Reina as South Africans, have we been consuming music that was in actual fact confessions to crime, you know? It sounds like Mahapa is being forced to Tobetsa under duress. And if you know anything about Tobetsa, you know that if you are forcing someone to Tobetsa, that's assault with intent to do grievous bodily harm, you know? That sounds like a threat, you know, guys. We just keep telling Malibana, my chance, And just like that, Buffett, we've come to the end of another episode of the weekly rundown with the modern day Izimachila himself. And thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome back. We're back in like I said, consistency is coming your way, guys. Moves through. But thank you guys for watching until the end. As you know, like the video, drop a comment. Don't forget to share please share on your IG and tag me so that the world can know Izimachila is back in studio. Share with your friends, family, and who else? Thank you very much.